Hi everybody. My term project is on water pollution of Ohio River, and I'll be talking about the dangers of water pollution, fracking, and runoff of the Ohio River. I'll also share what we can do about this crisis to help stop water pollution. Facts from the Article 1, number 1 that I read on urban runoff effect on Ohio River quality. Ohio River Valley Water Sanitation Commission, or SANCO, conducted all water assessments of Ohio River. Or SANCO formed to control Ohio River water quality. Or SANCO formed in 8 other states. These assessments show that non-point sources contribute to the pollutants in the water of the Ohio River. More facts from article number 1. In 1983, the Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, deemed that the Ohio River was unsafe with metals such as zinc, lead, copper, nickel, and more as a factor of runoff. This led to Section 305B and 319 of the Clean Water Act being made. Section 305B, which requires each state to describe the quality of their water resources and a report for the U.S. EPA, Congress, and the public on a biannual basis. Under Section 319, this states territories and tribes receive grant money to be able to do projects to help the Ohio River be healthy and avoid runoff. So I did another article on impacts of climate change on hydrology, water quality, and crop productivity in the Ohio-Tennessee River Basin. Over-enrichment of nutrients is a major problem for many streams and rivers in the United States. This can lead to eutrophication and downstream lakes, bays, and estuaries, which is responsible for hypoxia. What is hypoxia? Hypoxia, or low levels of dissolved oxygen, less than 2.3 milligrams of oxygen per liter of water, occurs in waters all over the world. Hypoxia can be caused by excess nutrients due to saline and temperature gradients. What is fracking and why is it harmful? Also known as hydraulic fracturing, fracking is a process of injecting water, sand, or chemicals in a well to break up underground bedrock to free up oil or gas reserves. So I'll show you a little bit of video on what is exactly fracking and is it really that harmful.
In a world that's demanding more and more energy every year, solutions for cheap and accessible fuel are more important than ever. There's an estimated 214.6 trillion cubic meters of untapped natural gas underneath our feet around the world, and many places are just starting to explore how they can use it. So how do we get it out of the ground? Why is this process so controversial? And is it worth it? See, deep below the Earth's surface, fuels like petroleum and natural gas are trapped inside sedimentary rocks like shale. Shale's properties mean that this fuel isn't all sitting in one convenient place. It's trapped in tiny little pockets of rock, some of which can be up to 20,000 times narrower than a human hair. As you can imagine, this makes it pretty much impossible to get that fuel out using conventional drilling methods. So instead, we use something called fracking. And this is how it works. A well is drilled way down into that shale layer. This can be a mile or more beneath the Earth's surface. And once it reaches the shale, the well is then drilled horizontally, which can again extend for a mile or more. Then a fluid mixture containing water, sand, and a bunch of chemicals is blasted down the well at extremely high pressure, breaking that shale apart. As the gas is released from the rock, it flows back into the well where it can be sucked up to the surface to be collected and separated from the fracking fluid. And the whole part where the rock is blasted apart by high pressure fluid is where this technique gets its full name, hydraulic fracturing, or fracking for short. There are lots of economic arguments used by proponents of fracking to justify its usage. Since 2000, oil and natural gas production in the US has boomed dramatically, partly thanks to fracking. And that boom has helped the US become the world's largest oil producer. This, in turn, has lowered energy prices in some places, for some people, some of the time, and the fracking boom has boosted jobs in this sector, contributing to overall economic growth. But a lot of these stats are just a smokescreen, because the fracking industry in the US is actually completely reliant on government subsidies to keep it going, and it hemorrhages money. The US fracking industry hasn't actually made a profit in over a decade.
Alright, so that's the only part I'll be showing on this video. Next, what can we do to help prevent water pollution from happening to more of our Ohio rivers? You can go to this website, show a little bit of. It's the Ohio River Foundation. It shows a little bit of what we can do. You can click on this. There's habitat restoration, advocacy, and education. Here's a little bit more. You can donate as well. What else? There's little articles down here that you can read as well. Recent ones, past ones. Let's click on one. I actually haven't read this one, so it's probably new. It's like newer. So yeah, so you can donate on this website, and you can also check local organizations to see if there aren't any groups going out to the rivers in Ohio to help dissolve the growing water pollution. And then these are my works cited. There's that. Here's that. Alright, thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a great day.